What's up? What's up? What's up? Dubby! Yeah, man. Just got in Friday night. I am a resident for the immediate future. Happy holidays, Sue. Great to see ya. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you might be celebrating. Wonderful to be here. Good to see you. I know it's been a few days since I've been on, so yeah, unfortunately no more mountains, but I'm here in DFW, which is almost as good, right? So that's pretty cool. So glad you could join the party today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we had rain showers throughout the morning, but now they've cleared out, so you've got a nice view of downtown Dallas there. Yep, this is my new home for the immediate future, Sue. I now live in DFW, so it's great to have everybody on board. Turn up the natural mic here. There we go. Yep. It is good to be seen. I haven't created an official slide yet for the DFW side of things, but I'll work on it. I literally got in Friday night from driving from Salt Lake City and tested yesterday with a test stream, and then thought I'd sneak one on here too. So it's great to have everybody. That's very true. You go wherever I take you. That is correct. That is absolutely correct, Sue. You got that right. Yep. Make sure if you're just tuning in, you smash that thumbs up and subscribe. We'll only be on for a couple hours today. Wasn't able to charge all the batteries, but we'll be on for a couple hours, and DFW looks good today. Nothing like a nice rain shower to clear out the air, and so you've got a great view. In fact, let's see if we can, I want to see if we can catch, if you guys can see the southwest. I gotta go further north, but you can probably see the approaches of, if we look closely, of Southwest Airlines maybe into Love Field, which is about 15 minutes away. So here we've got an Airbus A321, almost to the top of the hour. Nice south wind, and it's actually quite nice out. Middle 60s today. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice day out. There you can see the Grand Hyatt. And also Terminal D and the Skylink as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Be here for the next couple of hours. Great to have you on board. Looks like we got a nice south wind, so I'll try and keep my mic close to me. I need to get a new mic muff for my headset, but the other one is shotgun mic is set to go. A little bit lighter traffic here on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So last year I actually flew on Christmas Eve back here. There's lighter traffic, but still. Airlines worked 365 days a year, so shout out to the people who are working on the holidays. Thank you for what you do. And get us to where we need to go for our families and everywhere. So, shout out to overtime. We're on the east side of the airport if you're not too familiar with DFW. And so we're monitoring runway 18 right and 18 center. Or 18 left, excuse me. Apologies to ATC on that. That's not right. Oh, it's time to hit the top of the hour, so while I don't have a new intro for DFW, I still got the music. So without further ado, episode 109. I think we're up to 110 actually on the air. If there's one thing you know about Texas, it's that the wind's always blowing. If it's not blowing, there's something wrong. But that's helpful to the pilots, so that's not a bad thing. So yeah, we are in DFW on the east side of the airport. So we talked about this yesterday, but for those who are just tuning in who are new, DFW is about 3 times as busy as Salt Lake City. So usually, obviously, I lived in Salt Lake City, but DFW is about 3 times as busy and carries about 3 times as many passengers. So this is like a super hub. So they might be switching flow pretty soon. Right now the winds are to the south, but they may be departing to the north here later on this afternoon. So right now, let's see where it's calling for. So we should be okay for a little bit for south flow, but the winds will change. So we can expect some strong north winds later. We're expecting a cold front to move through after these showers. And a very Merry Christmas Eve to everybody tuning in. I know we say we get you some ATC chatter here. Let me look, get the frequency for you and get you some ATC chatter. If you're just joining us, make sure you like and subscribe. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109. I didn't put 109 in the intro, but we're at 109. What is up, John Southwell? Great to see you. Oh, Skating Banana. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for sharing those emoticons and emojis. We are here in DFW. What is up, Skating Banana? There we go. Jackson, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. If you do celebrate that, we got a little variety here. We got a United American in Alaska. I'm doing well. Great. I'm great now that the rain's out of the way and we got sunny skies. If the wind will just behave itself a little bit, we don't want it too windy. That's one of the things I'm going to have to get used to is getting a mic muff because the wind is ever present here in Texas as opposed to Utah. And no longer am I in a parking garage that's kind of shielded. That's right, John. Come one, come all. Great to see everyone. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Super chat, super like, or just plain subscribe. So we're listening to monitoring runway 18 right today. And the takeoff runway here on this east side will be 18 left. Legitimate, what's happening? Great to see you. Ooh, a start. Sounds like I need to come over to your house, Skating Banana, because our family loves to do puzzles. Legitimate, what's happening, dude? The A320 for Americans. So yeah, we go from a Delta hub to now an American Airlines super hub, everyone. Kind of cool from one hub to another. Legitimate, great to see you back streaming at Boise. You will have to represent the Intermountain West until Jackson, Aiden, Justin Allen, whoever, Desert Dwight gets gut rolling on their streaming in Salt Lake City. 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle is about the limit of my dad. He used to be able to do 2,000, but he gets tired, so we do 1,000. And I'll get like 2 or 3 puzzles every year for Christmas. A couple hours today, Jackson. Couple hours till the battery runs out or the winds are too high. So at least I'm thinking around 5 o'clock, potentially 4 to 5. So be here for the next couple hours. As long as the technology holds out. So as one takes off, on 18 left, here comes one set 175. There it is. On 18 right, landing. Sounds good, Jackson. Yeah, remember, you're a great moderator. We gotta get your support. Now an American 737 departing. Hey man, you wanted to be a moderator. This is the responsibility that comes with it. You got to represent Pip Hastings and PPL. Pip's Planespotting Live. There you can see Qatar's A350 down there, and we had Air France come in about a half hour ago. 737 looks pretty heavy today. So welcome in everybody to Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. I gotta be Johnny on the spot on the heavy alerts. That's right. That's right. Good job, Jackson. So it's lighter traffic. So we'll see if we tend to get more heavies or not. Looks like our first heavy is, if it follows traffic patterns, will be American 49 from Paris on a 787 Dreamliner. Before that, we've got one. So we've got American 2162 from McAllen. We've got a diversion from Las Vegas. I don't know where it was headed. or maybe that was a fake diversion, but it's Spirit, so the yellow banana alert. And then we've got Delta 1041 and an Airbus A319, and behind them, Envoy 3717 from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then we're thinking American 49 Heavy is going to sneak in there to land on 18 right. So those are the next 5 aircraft running down thing. Again, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, lighter traffic. But this is my new home here in DFW from now on. I'm going to miss Salt Lake City a lot. But this is the new home. Oh, Jackson, thanks for the heads up. A 787 Dreamliner. Love it. From Lufthansa. That's right, the Banana Alert Skating Banana. It's number 2, it looks like. Number 2. Great to be with you again. I've missed everybody, and I know I've been moving, so it's great to have everybody back and great to see everyone. So 737, and then here comes Spirit after that 2700. So I'll try and stay Johnny on the spot with traffic, but I'm going to adjust that a little bit because of how busy DFW is. You're talking about triple the traffic.
Approach American 2385 out of 12000 for 6000. American 2385, wait, approach, expect 20 back. All right, thanks.
I think I have the wrong frequency. I thought it was tower, but it sounds like it's regional approach. My bad. So this 737 inbound from McAllen, Texas, so in the southern part of Texas. Copy that, Jackson. Appreciate that. So we'll look to the north. So that building that you see there in the distance, by the way, is the Great Wolf Lodge. So if you want a family-friendly place to stay in DFW, there's the Great Wolf Lodge. That's very close to DFW International Airport. Yeah, absolutely, Skating Banana. Absolutely, that is the plan. Rotate between the different airports, Love Field, DFW, Alliance, Addison. Addison's a very busy general aviation airport, so if you like private jets, it's kind of cool to cover that. So yeah, a little bit of variety. Alliance is probably the furthest airport over in Fort Worth, so I will see what we can do to cover that. And there's our yellow banana alert, our yellow banana alert. Smash that thumbs up. Send those banana emojis. So the A320 Neo from Las Vegas. It says it's diverting on flight radar, but I haven't heard anything. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Jackson, from your house. Good call. Oh, really? It passed right over Salt Lake City. Excellent. I bet that United flight is going to Denver because it's just hanging out there. So let's check and verify that. Nailed it. Yep. That's United 1380 DFW to Denver, an A320. So they're in the penalty box. So if you're a veteran here of Pip's Planespotting Live, you'll know that United gets held whenever it goes to Denver or Southwest or Spirit from our time in Salt Lake City. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jackson. Maybe it was just a mistake. They hit a button and by mistake. So, do not know.
10 right, 755, American 2385.
Delta A319, baby bus. Oh, the American went to the other side. Dang it. I knew it. Envoy 3717 is next from Santa Fe. Then it's Alaska 392 from Portland, Oregon. Looks like they're going to route American 2835 from El Paso, Texas on an A321 to our side. Yeah, the 747, the China Airlines shows up every day on the list of planes, Jackson, but sometimes it doesn't come until several hours after. It always gets super delayed, which is kind of interesting. I know, man. We had the Cargo Lux yesterday, the old 74400. It's inbound from Santa Fe, New Mexico, capital city of New Mexico.
150, intercept the 1 ran low cost, American 235.
All right, United finally, after being in the penalty box for about 20, is headed off to Denver. Great view of downtown Dallas right there. We're looking to the east. Had some rain showers, and those rain showers helped clear up the view. So we've got great views today. A little bit of wind. And if you're just new to the show, make sure you like and subscribe. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe so you know when and where we're broadcasting from next. But this will be our new home, DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth. There are 2 commercial airports here, Love Field and also, of course, DFW. Love Field is closer to downtown Dallas. What is this United doing? It's going very slow.
2415, 170, American 2385. 1231, turn right into 150, and this is the 1 right, left. 150.
Is it going to take off? Is it not? Is it going back to the gate? Oh, he's probably celebrating the holidays. Yep, 2 commercial airports, Sue. Big time. We're big time now. Plus, there's an airport that does strictly cargo and private aviation out in Fort Worth. There are 2 airports in Fort Worth. There's a commercial or a general aviation in Addison, which is about 15 minutes away. So it's a busy aviation area. Just warn you, if you're a new viewer, the wind always blows here in Dallas. It's very rare that it doesn't blow. So there's always going to be some wind action. Jevin, what's happening, man? Greetings to Anguilla. Welcome in, everybody. Paso 2385 is next. A321, so we got dual A321s. And then it looks like we'll have an A321neo from Phoenix. So American is the largest operator. Here's a fun fact. Largest operator of A321s. So you will see a lot of them. I am ready for Christmas. I'll be spending time with my parents who live here, so that'll be nice. Thank you. How about yourself, Jevin? Oh, check that out. We got an Air Canada cargo 767, probably going back to Toronto. So I'm guessing that's going to be an east side departure going over the bridge. Yep. Air Canada 767 right there. Hey, Kevin Kelly, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you very much. Glad to be on. Glad to get settled in here. Got in late Friday night, so still settling in a little bit, but getting unpacked and finally settling in. So thank you, my friend. Indeed it is, Jackson. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cargo 767. Yep, it's crossing the bridge. So there, where that plane is, there's a bridge that goes over the road here in DFW, because the airport is basically split in two identical sections. There's the west side, and then there's the east side. And it's kind of split in half, kind of like Salt Lake City, except there's no parking garage in the middle where you can view everything. That's right, John. Heading back home. Maybe bringing back some poutine. Toronto Maple Leafs jerseys, or perhaps some Wonder Bars. Yep, we got A321 action. If you like the A321, we've got it covered for you. Yes, they are, John. Yes, they are. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Yeah, there's a bridge. There's a bridge that goes right over the road, that the taxiway. So there are bridges on both the north and south side of the airport that goes right over the roadway. So like a railroad that goes over a road through a bridge, same concept. It's just called, you know, it's just a bridge for the airplanes. Yep.
Sorry, 180 kilo heavy bridge approach, expect 20 right. Sorry, 180 kilo. 180 right, sorry, 180.
John, is your, oh, A321 is absolutely your favorite? Excellent. Well, then you're in good shape. I'm a big fan of the Neos, because they look a little sharper, especially Deltas, of course, we've seen. Classic 737. Good call. All right, so the A321neo will be next for DFW here on 18 right. Well, I'm still going to go with the 757, an A220, or a Dreamliner. If I had to pick one aircraft, though, to start an airline, I would pick the A319. It's a beast. Great performance, and you can still put passengers in there. So. Oh, yes. That's right, John. Good selection. Yeah, Transat does a good job with their Neos.
Approach on
bringing them out. Excuse me.
With you, 13 Delmo, gun 6 south. What right on what
I mentioned this a little bit, but yeah, DFW has 3 times the traffic that Salt Lake City has. You're talking close to 80 million passengers.
Another ice down to 3,000, American 2639.
The Concorde is not my favorite plane. Yep, that's right. That's the old Stapleton. That's exactly right, Skating Banana. Yeah, and Chicago O'Hare has a bridge too, from east to west. Oh, your favorite plane is the Concorde? Good choice. Thank you, John. I think I just read a lot. I read a lot because I'm a single guy, so I try and be informed. Plus, I have to thank my news background when I was a journalist. It was all about getting information. So you had to dig, so thank you. You're going to see a nice shot of downtown. Oh, there's the Air Canada taking off right there. There you go, John. Off to Toronto. And there is our next A321 arriving here on the west side, the A321neo from Phoenix. Are you sure, Jackson? Are you positive? I would love to partner for sure. Jamshed, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas Eve. Great to see you. Just here in Texas now, finally. Got here Friday night. Jevin, the runways we were monitoring are 18 right and 18 left. So south-facing runways. Yeah, Jamshed, I'm finally texting again. Got in, yeah, Friday night. And for everybody who's tuning in, if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to smash that thumbs up button. Make sure to like and subscribe. Great to see everybody. So let's take a look here. Well, I think Jevin is right. And also Jackson, good job, guys. Looks like the Qatari A350 is headed our way, a 350-1000. Very exciting. So we've got, well, we'll see. I've got some traffic coming in from the south. I've got Envoy 3431 from Torreon, Mexico that might cut in front of them, which means Qatar might go to the east side. So we'll watch it carefully. Now you guys are watching on Flight Radar. 75 degrees, it's about 66 here in DFW with south winds. So Jamshed, good to see you, man. That means we'll be busy. That's right, Qatar. So there's a lot of international airlines that actually fly to DFW. So let's list them really quick while we've got a moment. So absolutely, Skating Banana. So the airlines that fly to DFW International Airlines include Volaris, Viva Aerobus, Qantas, Iberia, Finnair, Air France, British Airways, Lufthansa, Japan Airlines, Korean Air, Avianca, Am I missing anybody? Surprisingly, WestJet does not. Air Canada does. Is there any? I think I named them all. Quite a few international airlines. Oh, and Turkish Airlines. Forgot about Turkish as well. So quite a few international airlines that fly into DFW here. All right, so looks like Qatar is going to be number 2 behind a A321 from Puerto Vallarta on American 2639. So Qatar is number 2, the 350-1000, and you know what that means, everybody. That's right, it's time to bring back one of our favorite sounders. It is a heavy alert. Send those emoticons. It's a heavy alert for the A350-1000. Oh yes, Sue, thank you. Emirates, hello. I totally forgot about Emirates. Thank you so much. Duh. That's right. Of course. So Qatar does actually 2 flights a day from Doha. They do one in the morning on a 777 usually, and then they do one in the afternoon. That's usually an A350. The Emirates also flies here in the morning. Japan and Korean Air are usually here in the morning. That's right, the heavy alert time, number 2. Yeah, John, I was disappointed in my Blackhawks last night. They were up 5-2 against St. Louis and then blew the lead and lost 7-5. So I see our A321 arriving next. And then our A350 is about to break through the clouds here. No Singaporean. We do have Singaporean cargo though, Sue, but not as far as commercial airlines.
Runway 3345 with you descending to 10.5 for 6, 210 on the speed. Runway 3345 reach approach, 6 right. 18 right, thank you sir, 3345.
What's up, Steven? Hello to the East Coast, great to have you. It's true, I'm a big Blackhawks fan. Grew up in Chicago, John. D-Beast! Oh man, awesome, you passed the final comp check yesterday. Perfect timing, we get to celebrate your success. He is fully, now a full-fledged dispatcher. Congratulations, sir. It's a big moment. Proud of you. Grace, oh, first day Tuesday, awesome, man. Excellent work, sir. Steven, John, Sue, yeah. They do a lot of cargo here, and I'm sure if DFW were here, he'd tell you about it. Go Bruins. They are quite good. Jim Montgomery is a good coach. You know, Dallas lost him for bad actions, and Boston's doing well. That's right, Sue. It's a big congratulations for DBs. He can actually be a fully fledged flight dispatcher. He can dispatch flights on his own now. You know, in my truck bed, I need to have a seat here. I should bring a chair next time. Yep. Here she is.
170 speed to Medi, Runway 3431.
Ah, Les Habitants, Canadians. DBs. nice. Steven, impressive. San Diego Gulls in the old International Hockey League. Impressive. Yeah, Qatar does a great job with their livery. The colors look good on the A350. So if you aren't too familiar with DFW, we're at a place called Founders Plaza. So if you're in DFW, it's a park that's open for plane spotting. So we'll scan here real quick.
4000 American 1830.
You can see a couple of canopies over some benches so you can eat lunch here. Yes, focus back now on the puzzle. Awesome, Skating Banana. I love hockey players. Hockey is really a team sport, and I think that's one of the reasons I like it. So they got a little beacon here too at Founders Plaza. There's the light. But this is free, and you can come out here, eat lunch, have some fun, picnic, and plane spot. Sounds good, Jackson. Thanks for the report. So yeah, this is called Founders Plaza where I'm at. Our next arrivals look like they're going to be an A319, then an E175, then American 1923 from Hayden, Colorado, on a 737-800, a ski resort. Then we've got Envoy 3345. Yeah, and it looks like they're going to send Lufthansa 438 our way. We will see. We'll keep a close eye on that. So Jevin and Jackson, keep a close eye on that. I do love free too. Car Wash Channel, one of our founding members of the First Class Baby Club. Welcome in. The highest, greatest level Car Wash Channel. Great to see you again. Merry Christmas Eve to y'all. It is currently 2:39 here, Central Time. So in Salt Lake City it was 1:39. So. Yep, that's right, the sculpture. In fact, I think we can see it, and Skating Banana. So there's some of the sculptures.
American 2432 out 11.5.
Yep, Chaotic Bean, I finally moved in. So you can see the sculptures there. And then if you look by, the UPS has a cargo, we'll call it a hub. Here, there you see a 767. The 747 from yesterday is gone. Looks like another 767, 757, an MD-11 behind the trees there, another 767, so. Copy that, Jackson. We will monitor that.
2415 and
I did Chaotic Bean. I moved to DFW. That was the talk the past couple weeks. Yep. So I got in Friday night and gonna live with my parents, save some money until a job offer comes. So. And until I get, if I do get a job offer, I'm not going to officially announce it until I've passed all the background checks and everything. So, you know, don't want to step on my toes. Yes, you should, Andy Skating Banana. Yes, yes. CRJ 700 there. So remember, we're monitoring runways 18 right and 18 left today here on the east side. And this is predominantly where we're going to monitor. This is where Founders Plaza is. fact, I'm going to zoom out so you guys can kind of see the run up here. And the Fort Worth scenery in the, or not Fort Worth, the DFW scenery in the background. Well, Lufthansa hasn't turned left just yet. Yeah, I know, Car Wash. I'm very sad. I'm going to miss doing the Salt Lake streams, but I'm excited for a new challenge. So I definitely want to get back there for the Hawaiian arrival on May 14th. That is for sure. So I definitely want to get out there. No, sadly, Jackson, they do not get the 747. The last 747 that flew here was before the pandemic when British Airways flew the 747 here. And if you look at some of my early videos, you can see it in Planespotting videos from about 4 or 5 years ago. And then the pandemic hit, COVID, and then they retired the 747. So right now, the A380 from British Airways is the biggest plane that comes here. Oh, Jackson, you don't know about Hawaiian Airlines? Yeah, Hawaiian Airlines is going to start flying to Salt Lake City on the A321neo beginning May 14th. So you can have another option to go to Hawaii other than Delta. Oh, don't worry, Chaotic Bean, I met him yesterday already, so it's kind of late for that. All right, it looks like we're in pretty good shape for Lufthansa, though, arriving on 18 right. So our next arrivals, looks like Lufthansa will be number 3 behind Envoy 3512 from Zacatecas, Mexico. And then it's American 1830, 737-800 from Guadalajara, and then Lufthansa on a 787-9 Dreamliner. Lufthansa 438.
430, heavy 2 miles from Central, maintain 3000, close 7, no local are cleared, ILS 185 approach, maintain 199.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Robbie. What's up, my friend? Great to see ya. Thank you, Steven. That's awesome. We'll probably have one of the A321s later on departing the Salt Lake City Car Wash channel. And then Delta will sometimes depart this side if they're going out west. So we'll see what happens. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Love it. Love to hear it, Jackson. Making that left turn to go final.
And over to Tower, American 1830. Have a good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Lufthansa is going final for 18 right, so you know what that means. Time for a heavy alert. Be number 3. Lufthansa 438. Going for another dispatcher position. I did have an interview, Chaotic Bean, for a dispatcher position, but have not heard back yet. So still monitoring that. The humidity is awful. And it's like 65 degrees, Car Wash channel. I went to the gym yesterday to work out, and I was sweaty within 5 minutes. I was dripping sweat. That's how humid it is. So it's very humid, so yes. All right, so we've got a Dreamliner that's kind of interesting. I wonder if they're going to, because they're so light, they're going to depart not full length. Whoa, Stephen Roos. Thank you so much, Stephen, for joining Premium Economy. Access to the coveted Piphead emoji and 8 other emojis just for 99 cents. Thank you so much, Stephen, for your support of the channel. Thank you so much.
344 or 7.4 for 7,000.
So I wonder what that Dreamliner's doing. It's a little bit short of 18 left full length, so I guess they're pretty light.
Average line American 2389
or they could be headed to the hangar. I completely understand that, Car Wash, 100%. I completely understand. I get it.
Approach your check 20 right. 18 right.
Thank you so much, Andy Skating Banana. Yep, the pipette emoji. Steven now has access to that and the other emojis and special recognition. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Steven. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, we're glad to have you and also be a moderator. So we look to the north. Let's see what we can see. So if you look up in the upper left-hand corner, it looks like we've got a 737. I'll confirm that. I believe that is from Hayden. Let's verify that. Guadalajara, excuse me, 737. And number 2 is Lufthansa. So after the 737, we've got Lufthansa and their Dreamliner up next. So don't go anywhere. Yeah, Car Wash, you made a good choice. Not I'm saying I like DFW, but yes, it is very humid. So it's nice and dry in Salt Lake City.
Hey, copy. We're looking fairly set.
Well, Car Wash, I was just actually rooming with somebody, so it was easy to move. So I didn't have a house. I wish I did. I would have loved to sell a house. But I was actually just roommates with somebody. Thank you, Chaotic Bean. Yes, welcoming everybody. Yeah, Car Wash, I wish I had a house. But as you know, Salt Lake's pretty expensive to live in. Trying to get a view of, oh, there it is. There's your Dreamliner. There's our Lufthansa 438-787 Dreamliner.
2711, 12,000, sending to 6,000. American 2711, 11.9, descending 6,000. American 2711, reason approach, expect 20 back. 1 right, American 2711.
Beautiful. I bet, Steven. I have no doubt. Yeah, beautiful, Sue. Beautiful heavy alert.
432, maintain 170, not broker, contact with the tower, 124 from one side. Police 170 to Nettie off the tower, Merry Christmas, 2430.
Car Wash, I was actually just rooming with a friend. I had lost my job, and he was kind enough to let me live with him for a couple of months while I stabilized some things. And so I lived up in Ogden, which is about 30 minutes north of Salt Lake, if you know. So he was a good gentleman and allowed me to live with him for a little bit. So, yeah.
Approach American 390 out of 12 to 6,000.
All right, next arrival, American 2432 from San Jose del Cabo, or better known as Cabo San Lucas in Mexico, the Mexican peninsula. Behind them looks like it'll be Austin, American 2389 on another A321. Then it's American 2711 from Los Angeles on an A321, and American 390 from Mexico City.
At Regional Lobby 3408, 12-7 descending 6,000.
6000, we have information. Tango for runway 18 right, 210 speed.
Oh, we got the stand up to cancer livery. Excellent. Look at that. This is one of my favorite liveries. This is the stand up to cancer livery that American does on their A321. Last 2 weeks ago, we saw the flagship Valor livery in Salt Lake City, but I've always wanted to catch this, so this is a great pleasure right here. Yep, this is a good one. This has been around for a while, for a few years. And the cool thing about it is if you can get ever really, really close up to it, it has people's names who have fought cancer and battled with cancer, and it's pretty awesome. All right, well, we'll cross our fingers for that one there, Jackson. Hopefully it'll come to the west side here. Great to have everybody on board. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And consider joining one of the membership clubs, or send a super chat, super like if you like what you see. Aviation, great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yep, that's right, Sue Major. DFW's got a fair bit of heavies. Aviation, did you know that there's a Portillo's here in DFW, and I ate there last night and it was wonderful.
At 6, slow to 190, 3408.
There were a couple glitches earlier, Jackson. You might want to refresh. Apologize for that. So what happens, this is a perfect example of what happens when lots of people come. It's just, this is why Starlink is a good option. Yep, Patelli. As more people come in the space, then the Wi-Fi, the signal wave gets more constricted. I also love their cheese fries. I had the onion rings last night, though. So check out this A220. I can promise y'all there'll be little blips. I may have to bring the backup camera to go down to 720p, because we're at 1080 right now. I'm all the way down on resolution on my other camera, so. That is the nature of the beast when you get lots of people here who have cell phones.
1851, 1000, sending 6, 18 right.
So I apologize for those blips, but they will happen occasionally until we get Starlink there and as a satellite connection. Oh, another nice original plane, Aero Mexico Connect, an E190.
5000, 3408.
The Dallas skyline in the background.
Still established on the ILS 18 right, 199.
This is probably why, this is one of the reasons, those little glitches, why Walt will do his streams either early in the morning or late at night. So when there's not as many people and the signal's stronger. And it's not competing for it. Hey, uncircumcised. Oh, nice. Land near El Paso. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll have to coordinate that, uncircumcised. Awesome. That sounds great.
Right down to 4,000, American 390.
Thank you for the report, Stephen. Appreciate that. And I do apologize, but sometimes that does happen when we get crowds of people here, just because there are more devices competing for the signal. So we've definitely been thinking about getting Starlink. It's just don't have the funds quite yet, but it's on the to-do list. Hey, Jason H. Yes. Yeah. Great to see you, Jason. It was a pleasure meeting you. That's awesome. Hope you're able to pick up your parents okay. It's a great idea, uncircumcised. That's a deal. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. Great to have you on board as we got a yellow banana alert, Spirit Airlines, arriving here. An A321, no less. That's right, television uncircumcised is good. It's thinker, man. $3,000 for 20 acres. That's a deal. Yeah, I want in on that too. That's a deal.
190 Light 170 go to Tower American 671 America.
Maybe you could set up even a solar farm there. Yes, skating banana, you found it. Oh no, I didn't television that. That's an oops moment. Whoops.
Good ILS 18 right, 3000 so established American.
Home Alone 2 in Fort Myers. Oh my gosh. Awesome, Jason. Glad to hear it. Glad you were able to pick up your parents. You're welcome. And if you're new to the channel, everyone, welcome in. I am Pip. Pip's Planespotting Live. I encourage you to like and subscribe. Next arrival will be American 2711 on a 321. Then it's American 671 on an A319. Yeah, I'm wondering what they're going to do with this American 71, because they've got a whole bunch of traffic here coming up from the west corner post, which is something we'll talk about later in aviation, maybe when we have a moment. All right, sounds good, Stephen. We'll see you back in a few. Yeah, that is the only issue. You might have to drill pretty deep for an aquifer. Oh, John. Very cool. Well, I was driving through New Mexico, and I was actually thinking the same thing on uncircumcised. I should buy some land, see how much it would go for. Another A321.
Switching tower 190 to leg lift. 10 degrees right, down to 4,000 American 1850. Okay, descend to 3,000 American 1850.
That one inbound from Los Angeles. 48 acres. That's pretty good size for pheasant hunting. We could hunt for the sage grouse in Wyoming, like the official state bird that they want to get rid of. Oh, uncircumcised, didn't know you were born in Poland. Although with your name, that would make sense, you wild man. Good thinking, though. All right, so coming up inbound, yeah, we've got a host of arrivals from the west and the southwest corner posts. So I don't know that we're going to be getting an American 71 Heavy from Frankfurt. I think they're probably going to route them to, well, depending. They're sending them north past Denton, so that might be a possibility. But it depends how busy the traffic is. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. Great to see some of my regulars back, and it's kind of like restarting everything. I know our last broadcast was regular broadcast was last Saturday in Salt Lake City, where we said after over 2 years, almost 3 years, we welcomed back the A350 to Salt Lake City. So that was a great way to end things. A little variety here with the Frontier A320. That's right, Chicago is #1. That is absolutely true, John Plusky. Say hello to this A319. I like Toronto a lot, John, because it's got a pretty vibrant culture scene. There's a lot of different nationalities, so you get some great food there. Yep, that's right, Television.
Okay, 170 until Nettytown now, American 1850, good day.
You know, there's actually a lot of Czech and Polish and Middle European actually here in Texas too, surprisingly. No joke. Why am I blanking on the food? Yeah. No, Toronto seems like a good place. And, you know, also not too far from the border. Same thing with Montreal and Vancouver. Isn't it funny that, like, a lot of the major cities, not all of them, but a lot of them in Canada are very close to the United States border within an hour? So... Jackson, I love the suggestion for Dubai, but that'd be kind of expensive. It's a cleaner version of America. There's some truth to that. I won't deny that. Uncircumcised. Pretty wild. Kind of funny though, if Canada, like, have you ever seen the movie Canadian Bacon when we're like on the brink of going to war? That's a personal favorite. Recommend that movie. John Candy, I believe that was one of his last films. Yep, Edmonton's far north. It's true. Yep, John Candy was a classic for sure. So we check out this E175 arriving. Yeah, most definitely Chris Farley, for sure. No question, man. Copy that, Jackson. Thank you for the report. Blue Sheep. Yeah, Blues Brothers is one of my favorites. Yeah, it is final. Unfortunately, Jackson, looks like it, what I suspected, there was too much traffic from the west and southwest corner post, so that American 71 is going to land on 17s, on the other side of the airport. We do have an inbound American 37 from Madrid. We also have American 239 from Rome, so we'll see if we get some of that action. Jackson, of course, many on this side. And I'll explain the corner posts in at a later time, but it's unique. Yeah, I know. Welcome in, everybody. Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. We've got 4 inbound aircraft to runway 18 right. We've got an A319 from Durango, Colorado. We've got, check this out, SkyWest 4817 on a CRJ 700 from Durango, Mexico. And American 2798 from San Francisco on an A321 and Envoy 3636 from Lubbock, Texas. Oh, another special livery. It's the TWA American 737-800. Right there. Looks like it's going to be number 3 for departure. Very cool. See, this is what you get when you get a mega airport. You get a lot more variety, a lot more American, but the special livery. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. If I were to do that uncircumcised, that would probably be the last broadcast I ever did, ever, because I would be like permanently banned from an airport. I'm sure it would bring me more viewers, but then the viewership would end because I would be a federal criminal. So yeah, I'm gonna go hard pass on that one. Hard pass.
American 2609, leaving 12,000 for 6,000.
Check in on our old friend, the 8220 that we used to see all the time there in Salt Lake City. Looks like it's doing well without me. And Merry Christmas Eve to everyone who is tuned in. Make sure you like and subscribe, smash that thumbs up button. I'm going to take off Christmas tomorrow, most likely, unless I see some good stuff in Love Field. I might go down to Love. Otherwise, we'll be back rolling probably on Tuesday. Randy, what's happening? So good to see you, Randy. That's right. Skating Banana, the whale alert. Ooh. That's some good, those are some strong Polish names right there, John. Yes, our old friend, the A220. Oh, nice. Look at that. See, this is what I love about live streaming and aviation. I'm hoping one day that my live stream will help bring 2 people together and they'll get married. That would be the ultimate goal, right? Yep. That's right. Thank you, Randy. Yep, the A220 whale. It's true, Chaotic Beam. There'll be a lot more American aircraft. So we go from a Delta hub to an American super hub. Oh, you can hear it. No doubt, John, no doubt. Off the A220 goes. And here comes TWA. I almost said TWA flight. American TWA livery. The Heritage Collection. 737-800 departing 18 left. 55 and rainy, not too bad for Christmas, Randy. That's pretty good weather. I'd take that. Actually, I'm sure you would probably take snow for Christmas. I think it's supposed to a good chance of White Christmas in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, there's just a few clouds below us and in front of us. Can't quite see the airport from behind us.
Omaha, Nebraska. Heartland.
At 5,000, 2609.
There goes the Heritage livery. Just past the 3 o'clock hour here on Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109, here at DFW International Airport.
4,000 men, 190 on the speed, American 2609.
Next arrival is about 3 minutes out from Bozeman on a 737-800. Then we'll have Envoy 3872 from Cedar Rapids. American 2609 on an A320 from San Antonio. And then I'm keeping track of these two heavies from Madrid and Rome for American Airlines. Might get sunburn now that the sun's out. Beatrice, Nebraska. Dang.
Ground 3000, American 2609.
Sounds like it, uncircumcised.
Well, approach American 2198 out of 12, descending 6,000. All right, thanks.
Delivery 170 to Nettie and over the tower on board.
So we've got Madrid, that's about an hour early. We've got Seoul, Korea, heavy there. That is, I just saw it about 20 minutes early. Seoul, Korea. Where'd you go? Yep, they're about a half hour early, 25 minutes early. It's a little bit lighter. It should be pointed out that this is a lighter traffic. Yeah, it is kind of quiet right now. Keep in mind, folks, that's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, lighter traffic days, not as many people traveling, of course, being the holidays. So if you missed the the early part of the program, we were able to catch the A350-1000 from Qatar, and then we also got Lufthansa 787-9 arriving. Nice, uncircumcised. I like it, man. You are Gypsy. I'm all about a good vibe. Good vibe for sure. For shizzle. Next arrival is 737-800. I did, Randy. I made the official move to Dallas. Got here about Friday evening. And hanging out with the parents for a little bit till I get a job offer. So
down to 3,000 on board 3891.
There's definitely some truth to that, Chaotic Bean. I would agree with that for sure.
Our 70 from Nettie and that 2615. We'll see you. Merry Christmas. 2609. 3272, good rate. Just to maintain 4,000. Good jump, 4,000.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so I got here Friday night. Yep. If you look off to where the camera's pointed, that's over Irving and over towards Irving, where the Cowboys used to play. Well, I'm glad to hear that, John. I have to say, since they hired me and got me into aviation, I'm kind of loyal to them. Nice, Randy, down here? Excellent. Well, Dallas is quickly growing. Dallas-Fort Worth is like the 5th or 6th biggest metroplex in America. There's downtown Dallas. Hope you're having a great Christmas Eve. We'll be on the air for about at least another hour. It's typically the biggest hours DFW will have. So DFW, here's a little background for you, has
170 to Nettie on boy 3891.
7 sets of runways. 7. Yep, 7 sets of runways. So you will see planes like Salt Lake City arriving on the west side and the east side. Whoa, uncircumcised. Thanks so much for the generosity. Really appreciate it for that super chat. Thanks for the fun conversations. I wish you all happy holidays. Well, thanks so much, uncircumcised. Very generous of you, and glad to have you join in with us. Oh, they live in San Antonio? Awesome. San Antonio is a great place. We want to get to San Antonio, and thank you so much, uncircumcised, for your generosity. We love having you here. And we'll all be cheering for you. We'll all be jealous that you got the scrub brush in El Paso when the world ends. All right, so it looks like they're going to have both of the transcons, or the transatlantics, arrive on the west side. This is what you get when you get a lot of arrivals from the west. They don't want to cross over. ATC doesn't want the planes to cross over the pattern, so they'll send them to the west side or the east side, depending on where they come from. If they come from the west, If there's too much traffic, they stay on the west side. If they come from the east, they stay on the east side. So you can see that. So I'm seeing what departures we have, if Air France is going to be out the gate soon. So I'm doing a monitor here. We might have Portland departing on a 737-900 from Alaska. Viva Aerobus has been delayed till 5:50. Air France is about a 4:30 departure. So that's a possibility for Air France to depart this side, or they may cross the bridge. So our next three arrivals are right now American 1376 from Boise on an A320, Envoy 3891 on an E175, and then SkyWest 3272 from Flagstaff, Arizona, CRJ 700. Yep, we sure are, Randy. I got the heavy alert sounder back and rolling today, so I will sound it if we get a departure or an arrival on our side. So, yep.
190 leg ready, 170
Skating. Thank you, Skating Banana. Oh, man. Keep it PG now. So you can see one of Qantas had two arrivals today, one from Melbourne, and then there'll be a second from Sydney. So you can already see one of the Dreamliners. And there's the Frankfurt arrival right there, coming over to Concourse D, Terminal D. A lot of customs flights will depart and arrive Concourse D over here. Not always, but there's a good chance, as you can see.
American 1947, sorry about that. Descending 4,000, then reducing 1. Still established clear for the ILS 185 for Frankfurt.
All right, so our next heavy looks like it'll be American 280 from Seoul, Korea, Incheon. It's about 20 minutes out. It is arriving on the west corner post, which is a good sign. It's Skating Banana. You must be into the eggnog here early.
American 1947, 4,000 still established, cleared ILS 18 right, 1909.
If you're just joining us, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're enjoying everything.
190 till
That's true, Skating Banana. I know that's something else. By the way, Durango is beautiful in the southwestern part of Colorado. William, still looking for an alternate. Good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve. It's almost Christmas Day there across the pond there, William Lynn. So, something interesting about DFW that is the fact that since like Salt Lake City, the terminals in the middle, and you've got runways on each side. The terminals here in DFW are broken up like this. You have A, C, and E on one side, and then you have B and D on this side, with F being constructed soon. So my point behind it is a lot of the airlines that are not American, their concourse is E, which is on the other side. So sometimes we won't see a lot of variety because most of those other airlines, Delta, JetBlue, Spirit, so forth, they're on the east side of the airport, not this west side that we're on. Pueblo's better. Let's go. Thank you so much, Chaotic Being. All right, Steven, welcome back. Welcome back. Chaotic Being. Yeah, we've got some spotters out here. We always got spotters out here at Founders Plaza. It's like one of the most well-attended spots that I've been to, and I've been to about 50 airports. So, yeah, definitely. Thank you, William. Four pit bulls, Steven. Well, at least we know you've got good protection. They're on the East Coast. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing here on a busy Christmas Eve. Yeah, so we're going to be broadcasting here from now for the future. Thank you, John. I am not a dip. Leave him a tip. Thanks to Uncircumcised and also Steven as well. So I'm looking at the international D, see if there's any departures shortly. Yeah, like I said, we're expecting American 280 Heavy from Incheon, South Korea, in about 5-10 minutes.
When I use 332 steps, but I was...
Very good, Randy. Thank you. So yeah, I'll do a quick scan for you, Chaotic Beam. Let's see who's out here. We'll go from the north, part of Founders Plaza. So there's one guy right there. What's up? Okay, spotter. Great to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Merry Christmas Eve. There you got some over there. All right, Uncircumcised, thanks for your contribution. Merry Christmas Eve. Ooh, a big Polish dinner sounds fantastic. Have a great Christmas, and we'll see you again, Uncircumcised. Great to see you. 3.5, okay. I got it, okay. I got you, Steven. Merry Christmas, Uncircumcised. Polish American guy with pride, of course. So yeah, kind of quite a few spotters out here on Christmas Eve. Chaotic Beam. This is the place, man. Founders Plaza, this is the place to come.
American 2673, 10.5, descending 6,000.
2673, we approach 620 right.
And to have some of our peeps back in action. And this was where I'll be spawning from now on, is Dallas-Fort Worth.
knots to Nate now on way 2423. 280 Heavy, maintain 190 knots to regular, then 170 knots to medic. On the DFW tower now, 4.15.
Copy the speed, 2415, American, 280 Heavy.
Number 3649, the maintain 3000, we get to the 170.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another alert. So it's time to sound off for the Heavy. Yep, it is American 280 Heavy from Incheon, Seoul, South Korea that is coming onto runway 18 right. I believe it is number 4. Snow on Christmas Day, Randy, you lucky son of a gun. White Christmas, lucky you guys. That's right, it's time for the Heavy alerts for our Dreamliner arriving from Seoul, Korea. Thank you, Randy and Steven. Yes, it is time. Be number, I think, 4, but it was just cleared for 18 right. Actually, it's number 2 now. Excuse me.
4,000 American 26.
So after this 175, it will be arriving. I can actually see it. Things have cleared up nicely here in DFW. It is arriving, and you can see it actually in the distance. So we'll catch this E175, and then maybe if you look closely, you can see the Dreamliner in the distance. There sure are, Randy. That'll be one difference from Salt Lake City for sure. I will not take them for granted, that's for sure. Because if you know anything about DFW and American Airlines, this is their super hub. This is their largest hub in the world. And this is actually where they call home. American Airlines is based in Dallas-Fort Worth, just south of the airport, in fact. And there is American 280 Heavy from South Korea. John, I am too. Also, when I go to Portillo's, my favorite restaurant. What's up, Panda? Great to see you. Just in time for the Dreamliner to arrive here from Seoul, South Korea. Great to see you. What's up, Infinite Fireman? Just in time for the Dreamliner. Great to see ya. Southwest Airlines 1380. Great to see you from Colorado. Welcome, welcome, welcome in to DFW. Pips Planespotting Live, episode 109. This is a Dreamliner, American 280 Heavy, arriving from Seoul, Korea. Awesome sauce.
Intercept the 18 right localizer.
Yes, okay, Spotter. We actually had it earlier, departing about a half hour ago, 40 minutes ago. It departed at runway 18 left. So yes, we do.
Head right, 3000 American 43.
We actually caught it today, and we caught the stand-up to cancer livery as well. One of my personal favorites on the A321. United A320 ready to depart. I'm going to take a guess and say San Francisco. because we already had the Denver departure that was delayed, but we'll see how good my idea is. Nope, going to Denver. Going to Denver. That was my second guess. All right, inbound to us, landing on runway 18 right. We've got a 4 in a row. We've got Envoy 3423 on an E175, Envoy 3649 from Rapid City, American 2218 from Missoula on a 737-800, and American 2673 from Palm Springs, California, arriving. Seattle, are there any planes going to Seattle? That is an excellent question. I know the answer is yes, but immediately let's look. Anything to Seattle, Southwest 1380. Seattle, Seattle. Not immediately, I see here, but that doesn't mean things won't change. Southwest 1380. You've seen it in OKC one time. Well, awesome, dude. Ah, you're from Colorado or Seattle, okay. Nice, man. Well, I'm sure we'll have some Seattle. We have Alaska inbound from Portland. And again, a Delta departure while that United waits. Probably another flow time. I love Seattle, especially when we were up there at Payne Field and Boeing Field as well. Ooh, 5 items required on the dispatch release. Now that's a good question. The tail number, so the registration, the destination and departure stations, the fuel. Oh, thank you very much, Stephen, for reporting that. Copy that. Excellent. And then, what did I say? I said fuel, number, destination, departure stations. Well, I'm never going to be a flight dispatcher again. I can't remember.
Approach American 1348, 12,076.
Where's D-Beast? Infidel, help me out here.
20 right.
Why am I brain farting? It's like, IFR, VFR. That's 4. The name of the flight attendant number. That's that is correct, Chaotic Bean. So there's technically 6 things you need. Very nice done. Altitude. HB Fly Boise, what's up? I know, Fat Wives, Fat Wives. But I always forget what Fat Wives stands for. Weather. See, I did pretty good. For somebody who's been out, I'd say I did all right. But Infidel always needs to train me. Infidel's now my trainer. United is holding because I bet you they have a flow time, Southwest Airlines 1380, due to traffic constraints and how much traffic Denver gets. A lot of times they'll be put in the penalty box, as I call it, as people call it. So they have to wait until ATC can fit them in to the airspace. So they have what's called a flow time. Dude, I'm telling you, that's the one thing I always forget, Infidel and everyone, is Fat Wives. Every time. I mean, I could tell you anything else. I always struggle for that. Looks like we got Alaska Airlines, I think, hanging out there. Oh, no, American Airlines. Yep, see, I was pretty close. Penalty box, that's right, Steven. United is in the penalty box. That's exactly right. That's what we'd like to call it. Yep. Well, and you're in Colorado, Southwest Airlines. You probably know how bad it is. There's only so much airspace you can fit an airplane in. And so a lot of times, this is what happens a lot on the East Coast, too. You have congested airspace. If there's any weather or everything, immediate flow time, especially with New York.
Skimming the bottom of a cloud right
Great job, Infidel Fireman. You are the future. I'm going to pass on the torch to you, sir.
Okay, clear for the ILS, runway 18 right approach, American 2353.
Welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live.
Approach on boy 3708, 123.
Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.
Go. Runway 3000, American 2142.
Excuse me while I pull out the charger for the laptop to give us a little more juice. The juice is loose, folks. Steven. Whoops. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. We'll probably go again till the battery is dead. I do need de-icing. That's an excellent point, William. Excellent job. Omaha's easy to get in and out of, Randy, for sure. That's tricky, Dean. So yeah, and look at that penalty box. You got Alaska, just ready to go, and there's United, only United holding short of 18 left. Headed off to Portland. Of course, target acquired for Alaska's tail. That's good, Randy.
70 or better at 90, 2415, Pitts Tower, American 2353.
You were one of the lucky ones then, because I'm telling you, Denver is the next problem for the FAA.
Approach American 1068 heavy with you, descending out of 12%.
Got a couple of Southwest flight attendants, it looks like,
10 right,
hanging out with their
3000
kid at
American,
Founders Plaza. That's fantastic. I love seeing that stuff. Yep, see how Alaska cut right in front of them. So Air France is going to be a little late on the departure, closer to 4:30. And then
3,199, clear less than 20 right, American.
Didn't see a Qantas departure. I think this one's hanging here. Thank you, William. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109 from DFW, where my new home is, so you'll see me on here a lot. Growing the channel as best I can. I'm going to try and squeeze the maximum out of my data plan. 737-900 right there. That's wonderful. 36 likes. Yeah, Randy, love it. Beat yesterday's total, so that's progress. And I kind of am starting all over here, being in a new location. And I know some people may not catch me because they were Salt Lake fans, and so they're loyal to their mountains. And I understand that, but great people like Car Wash and Jackson are have joined the stream both days, so that's great. Portland, Oregon. 303, thank you, sir. Okay, Spotter, I'm going to try and stream almost every day. Still waiting for a job offer, so. Yep, it sure is, William. DFW International, they've made some changes. Flair, there you are. What's up, man? I've been looking for you, dude. Where you been, Flair? So nice to see you. My man from Ottawa. Not to be confused with my man from Canada, John. Finally, it's taking off to Denver. Oh, I got a trivia for you aviation enthusiasts. Yeah, man, Flair. I'm glad that we finally caught. Yeah, dude. Glad to have you. All right, folks. Time for a little trivia. This is a two-part question. Thank you very much, Steven. Yeah, join the membership club, get coveted piphead emoji and other emojis, special recognition. I like Chantel's idea for the Ultimate Economy, $4.99, you get a bumper sticker, and then $9.99, we're going to work on a design for a t-shirt. Well, I'm good, Flair. I've moved from Salt Lake City here to DFW this past week, or this past Friday, so I've been here about 2 days. So it's good to be here. I drove from Salt Lake City to Dallas, and now I live here until I get a job offer. Save some money with my parents, my family. Good, William. All right, so my question to you, you see that, what is that thing in the middle of the screen? There in the distance behind the planes, it's got that little plate on it, and it's standing about 20, 30 feet tall. Yeah, thanks, Flair. I'm going to miss Salt Lake City, but glad to be here in DFW. No more Salt Lake streams unless one of our other good buddies starts streaming in Salt Lake City again. I do want to get back there for the Hawaiian Airlines stream when they arrive on May 14th. VOR, HP, Fly, Boise, ding, 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 ding. So what is a VOR? What is that? What does VOR stand for is the follow-up question. Ah, the Maverick VOR. Bonus points, he knows the name. So what is the VOR stand for? That is the next question as we have a 737 arriving. Yeah, Flair, it's about 3 times as busy. So I will be staying busy here. A lot more international arrivals, too. We had Lufthansa and Qatar earlier, and then Air France just before I got on the air. So, yeah. The Maverick VOR. Yeah, the VOR. But what does VOR stand for? Very obnoxious radar. Oh my goodness. You guys, Chaotic Bean, you definitely deserve like the stowaway club for like 9 cents. Hey, Southwest Airlines 1380, take care. Great to see ya. Oh, we got a smart person here. We got HP Fly Boise. Very high frequency omnidirectional range. That is correct. VOR stands for very high frequency omnidirectional range. It is a navigational aid that was used at the terrestrial base to help pilots. But now we're now going to GPS, celestial base, so, you know, sky. That's a poor explanation, but... Travis, great to see you. Excellent job as well. Merry Christmas, Southwest 1380. We'll see you again. Travis, great to see you, my man. Still got to get to St. George. And then also Omaha for a live stream. Flyboy with an eye. Boy! Nice, dude. Very high frequency omnidirectional radar. So yeah, if you see one of those things, know that it's a navigation base aid to help pilots back in earlier days of aviation. Now most things were done by satellite thanks to GPS. So I'm going to show you these two people real quick, folks. This is cool though. So we got a little family of aviators. So yeah, busy day here at DFW. I thought it was HP. I thought so. But I'm glad you clarified, Flyboy. America West. Wow, that's old school. Look at you go, man. Check out this A320. That's old school right there. I was wondering if you were from Boise, too. Because of the boy. BOI. But awesome, man. Glad to have you. Back in the days of American West. I never got to fly America West or U.S. Airways. I did fly U.S. Air once, but not the other ones. Boy! Yeah, absolutely. I have some photos to send you, Flair. We do get the A380, and we do get a lot of cargo 747s. So that's right, the one and only. That's right. You're exactly right, Flyboy. Off of Phoenix, excellent. Love it. Well, I was a flight dispatcher before I started doing this. I was a flight dispatcher for Envoy and for Breeze Airways. So the last time I dispatched a flight was about a year ago, in fact. And I've just been trying to get back into the industry ever since. I was supposed to start grad school, and then I got COVID, got super sick, and then a giant mess after that. But my training, I still have my flight dispatcher certificate right in my wallet. Ooh, it could be one or two things on construction. Now that's a question I don't know, William. What did they find? Copy that, Flair. Checking out an A321 landing and an A321 right there taking off on 18 right and 18 left. How about an underground tunnel, William? Fun fact about DFW is one of the largest airports in the entire world. Not the actual construction, but the land that they own. I think it's second only to Denver. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's why I always say it's not the, it's one of the largest airports in the entire world. Keep going. That's a good question. How about Native American artifacts? They found the VOR. Steve, can't miss it. Can't see the lines, can you, Russ? Yeah. Well done. It was not an infamous mobster. I didn't think there was going to be mobsters. Ooh, HP Flyboy, thanks so much. Eva 698. It was delayed from Anchorage. We get most of the cargo arrivals, if you're not too familiar with DFW, on this side. So like 777s, the A330 cargos, the 767s, UPS, 747s as well. Typically you'll land on this side. FedEx does have a little bit of a base on the west side, so a lot of the FedEx will land on that side as well. I'm stumped, William. You're going to have to tell me. I am not aware.
At 324, reduce speed to 1.
All right, so American 1068 is another heavy alert. Uh-oh, a heavy alert. I just caught it, so that means we've got to sound the sounder. It's coming up next. Hello, hello. Time to sound the sounder. American 1068 Heavy from Cancun is a 787-9. A T-Rex. Yeah, I'm going with a T-Rex. Good call.
American 439.
And there it is. Just like that. That's right. Heavy alert. Thanks, Steven. I'm so stumped with William, I lost focus. There we go. Dinosaur bones. How about that? I didn't know that, William. Thank you. Copy that, HP Flyboy. Sounds good, Travis. Have a great evening. Have a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Thanks so much, Travis. Great to see you as always. Take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are rocking and rolling today. Yep. So we've got American 439 on A319, and yes, Eva Air Cargo 698 from Anchorage. So you know what that means. It's time for another heavy alert. That's right, for you new viewers. Every time we have a heavy that's either departing or arriving on the runways we are viewing, we sound that lovely little sounder to notify everybody that we've got a heavy on final. Fantastic. Yeah. It is a fantastic plane. Two of my favorite planes, A220, 787-, I'll go 9 Dreamliner. And even the 757 too. So yeah, I see the 777 number two. Clear skies today, folks. Let's see if we can see it all the way back here. Here to the north. Yep, you can see it there right in the left part of your screen. So nice clear day here for plane spotting. Couldn't ask for better weather. Except there are too many flies, so if we can get rid of the flies, it'll be absolutely perfect. That is sad. That's a possibility, HP Flyboy. You know, when you get so many arrivals that if you try and cut the pattern, ATC will lose their mind. So when it gets busy on the west side, they're like, we're going to keep you on the west side. And we'll keep you on the east side. And you guys are not allowed to intersect. What do we have for a super? Good question. Should we have one for like a 747 or a A380? That's a good question. Another sounder? Ah, Sierra 54. Pip is a nickname of mine, actually, so I go by Pip. Pip Hastings. Yeah, it's a good old nickname of mine. PIP. And there is our 777 from Anchorage from Eva Air. Flight 698. Qantas. Ooh. Downwind for the Qantas. Yep, that's something I want. I definitely want the Dreamliner for that. Heck yeah, man. Did you see Qantas got their first A220? Qantas Link. It made like a bunch of stops in like Vancouver and I think even Honolulu on their way to Anchorage. I was a backup singer for Gladys Knight and the Pips. That's why. So yeah, we're on the northwest end of DFW. So we're on the west side. This is called Founders Plaza. It's a great park where people can spot and photograph. So there is our Qantas that is turning to the right. We'll be landing on 18 right. So as soon as I see its wings straighten out, I will sound the alarm. Yep, I know. It's one of my favorite places in all of aviation for sure, HB Flyboy. For sure. I love coming here. Absolutely love coming here. So I actually lived in Dallas from 2017 to 2021, and I started spotting here first. This is my first airport that I was spotting at. So yeah, this is awesome. Close to the heart. Because I was a late transition, late career change to flight dispatching. I had been a journalist before, and then my friend, who's an American first officer now, but at the time was an envoy captain, he's like, you should look into flight dispatching around 2018, and I did, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I should have been doing a long time ago. So it was amazing. So yeah, ever since then. That is the Irving Marriott, by the way. Next arrival, Alaska 414 from Seattle. Oh, we're Southwest 1380. We have a Seattle arrival. Alaska Airlines from Seattle, their home base. All right. Welcome, Alaska from Seattle. All right, number two for arrival. It is time once again to sound the heavy alert. That's right. Qantas Airlines. 787-9 Dreamliner, Qantas Flight 7. number 2 for arrival on 18 right. Yeah, that's right, Steven. Another heavy alert. So if you can't tell already, DFW has a good variety of heavies. So yes, there will be quite a few. And when American had their 767 still, that was cool too. There's United flight in from San Francisco on an Airbus A320. Ernesto, buenas tardes from Cuba. Oh, I hope John's still on the chat, John Southwell, because he loves Cuba. Yeah, that's right, Sue Major. Qantas is next. What is unique about DFW Airport, which is not like any other airport in the world? All right. There is Qantas Airlines Flight 7787-9 Dreamliner. William. Stumping me. I was going to say Founders Plaza, but I know that other airports have that. Welcome, Ernesto. Just in time for Qantas. 787. Thank you. Welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109. This is technically the second episode here in DFW, but we're going to call this one the first one since yesterday was a test stream. And I'll zip my lips so you can enjoy the Dreamliner. Beautiful. What's up, Foster app? Lots of family in DFW. Awesome, man. Yeah, this is my new home. Got here late Friday. I also have lots of family in DFW. I've got a sister and her kids and her husband, and then my parents live here. So, yeah, I've got a good bit of family here in DFW. Beautiful. That's right, Sue. Love it. Next arrival, Envoy 3855 from St. Louis. Thank you, Foster app. Yeah. So it is 4:10 local. Be on for a little bit longer. Checking out, see where some of these departures are at. Air France shows bottom of the hour, 4:30, about 25 minutes delayed. Looks like London 777 is delayed 20 minutes. Frankfurt flight 70 is on time for a departure. 787-9. That was a nice little burst of heavies. All right, man. Steven, enjoy. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again next stream. Thanks so much, Steven. Oh. 4 serviceable paved runways that are longer than 4,000 meters. Yeah. Yep. Nicely done, William. Good trivia. If you're just tuning in, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe, and this will be the new home for streaming. here at DFW and Love Field. Then also hopefully Alliance and also Addison. Look forward to seeing you again, Steve, and thanks again for your help. And your enthusiasm, of course. Love it. Yeah, that's a good point, William, because we do need a long runway, even though we're not high altitude since it gets so hot here. We do need some long runways for a lot of the heavy aircraft. Well, you see, that's not something you see often. Maybe only at Los Angeles is 2 Qantases together. Maybe San Francisco, but yeah, you got 2 Dreamliners, 2 Qantas. Is it Quantize? Quanti? Plural? Qantases? Yeah, I'm struggling with that one. But regardless, you got 2 Dreamliners right there. So I think it's 4 days a week. Qantas does both arrivals from Melbourne and Sydney. 4 days a week they do it here at DFW. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of airports can say that. Have I willingly slept at any airport? No. No, I'm always the type that I do not want, if I'm going to sleep, it needs to be good sleep. So I will either stay up or I will get a room. I will not sleep in an airport. I have never done that unless I was a child, a baby. So there you go. And coming into your picture here, arriving on the other side, I believe 17 Center, is a JetBlue A220 from Boston. On the other side of the airport. Yep. Sleep is important. So if any of you caught when I was in Fort Lauderdale, true story, I got in around 11:50 into Fort Lauderdale just over a month ago when we were there on location. And instead of getting a hotel, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stream the morning rush, stay awake, and then go to bed the following night, which is what I did. So I just hung around the airport, technically the rental car facility, because they didn't have a car for me, so I had to wait for about 4 hours. And I just hung out at the rental car facility in Fort Lauderdale. So, yeah, and then the following evening I went to bed. So, but welcome in everybody on Pip's Planespotting Live, episode 109. Make sure you like and subscribe here on YouTube as we are here in DFW, my new home. I will desperately miss Salt Lake City, for sure. But I needed to be close to family. Families matters. Like the TV show. Vincent, what's up, man? Great to see you. Vincent of Carolina Aviation fame. Vincent, wonderful. How's it going, my friend? No. Yeah, not much, not much Delta traffic here. Okay, Aviation. Yep, you are spot on. Plenty of American traffic, but yeah, not so much. So this is just the second stream here at DFW. Really the first stream. I did a test stream yesterday. So this is the first one. So next arrivals looks like it'll be American 1582 from San Francisco and A321, and then SkyWest 3229 from Aspen, Colorado to DFW on a CRJ 700. Oh, we got Air France out the gate. We got them. So we'll see if Air France stays on this side today for a departure or crosses the bridge, because they are going east and we're on the west side. So we'll see what they elect to do, ATC. This is our San Francisco arrival. And kudos to San Francisco adding another airline, Starlux, recently. And there's Air France right there. Face off with an American Dreamliner. That's very true, William. That is factually accurate. Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm here. This reminds me a lot of Manchester, because I know there's that area at Manchester Airport in England where people hang out. So, reminds me enough. So there you can see downtown Dallas. Perfect day to spot. The rain's out of here, sun's out. Sun is facing to behind me. Sun will face to the west, of course. So afternoons is usually when you get better lighting, because in the morning you get the sun right in your face. Let's check and see how our battery's doing. Still got about a half left. That's good. So let's see what our Air France Dreamliner departing is doing. And thanks everybody for joining in on this busy Christmas Eve. But I wanted to get one more stream in. I might do a stream at Love Field tomorrow, just if you know, I had time to take a nap and everything. It's not going to be a ton of action, but it'll get me out there. You know, there may not be some people who celebrate Christmas, so it's a normal day for them, so entertain them as well. But then on Tuesday, we'll be back at it, hopefully. Maybe try a morning midday stream. That way we can catch the Japan Airlines and also Korean Air and Emirates and Qatar from the morning. But we'll see. We'll see if there's a big rush for UPS too. The post-Christmas rush. So DFW Airport is unique in that it actually has two on-location hotels. It has the Grand Hyatt in Concourse D, which is on this side. And then that building you see in the right-hand corner right there, that beige one to the far right, that is the Hyatt Regency. So there are two hotels on location here at DFW. A little fun fact for you as well. Let's see where Air France is going. Is it going to the east side, the west side? I think it's going to head to the west side here. So another west side departure for Air France headed back to Paris. Oh, no, yes, no. Oh, uh-oh. Is it turning? Is it going right? Is it going to take the... Oh my goodness, it is. It betrayed us. It betrayed us. It's going to the east side for the departure. No! How dare they? So close, but so far away. That's right, John. Boxing Day. Excellent point. Air France betrayed us. Very rude of them. Yep, over the bridge to the east side. That's what sometimes the international departures do, because they are departing back to the east. All right. Looks like we should have another heavy arrival from the far east. What's up, Norfolk International Airport? What's up, my man? So, John, that's a good question. Stores are open, but it's a holiday. Okay. Interesting. Thinking we're going to get Shanghai. Excellent. Makes me happy. Nice, William. I'm impressed. You are the great late senator from California. Oh, nice, Norfolk. Yeah, it's new for me here being back in DFW. It's great to... I lived here for a few years working for Envoy, and now I'm back. Got here Friday night. And looks like our next 4 arrivals are going to be as followed. Volaris 892 from Guadalajara on an A321. Then it's Viva Aerobus on an A321 from Monterey. Then it's Frontier from Santa Ana on an Airbus A320. And then it appears that American 128 from Shanghai is next. Good to see that flight. And if you're just tuning in, encourage you to like and subscribe and join the premium economy, ultimate economy, or first class clubs for $99, $4.99, and $9.99 respectively. Interesting, John. Okay. Makes sense. All right, so American 128 looks like it'll be number 4 on arrival. So you know what that means is it's making the right turn. That's right, folks. Time to sound the alert. American 128 is 787-8. Dreamliner in from Shanghai is number 4, but here's Volaris, an A321 in from Guadalajara. ERB, hello, hello. Well, that's crazy, Randy. Wow. Ground stop, huh? No gates open. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, Merry Christmas to you, ERB, as always. Thank you, thank you. Always wonderful to see you. And here I am in DFW. Country and Western. Gino, hello. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Welcome in from DFW and welcome to Pip's Planespotting Live. Clearing skies. Just great visibility today to Plane Spot for you guys to enjoy, guys and gals, of course. So yeah, Viva Aerobus is next. Another Mexican airline on an Airbus A321 right there. Wow, crazy, Randy. ERB, the A380 is not flying here today. Funny enough. Yep, and it's not flying tomorrow. It'll be back Tuesday, my understanding, because I did not see it on the daily report. I think it is skipping Christmas as well, taking a holiday. Of course, Christmas, very light traffic. Probably one of the lightest days of the year for traffic. All right, so I can see our Dreamliner in the distance from Shanghai. Yeah, ERB, we're going to call this our first stream since the other one was a test stream. Here's Frontier from, I think this was Santa Ana, that's right, A320neo. That's right, John. That's exactly what it says. Thank you. That's exactly what it says. Trademark that sucker. Brisbane, Australia? Gino? Brisbane, Australia? All right, there's our Dreamliner in the distance. So we already sounded the heavy sounder a little bit early. I probably should have waited, but there it is. 787-8 in from Shanghai, American 128. That's right, John. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe. Don't be a dip, leave a tip, as you say, John. So aptly. Yep, Randy, heavy alert. William, nicely done. That's right, John. Beautiful, beautiful. 787-8 from good old Shanghai. You know, aviation is back when the American Airlines, no pun intended, but the airlines that like United and Delta and American start flying to China. That's when you know aviation is back. To me. But that's just me. Oh, look. We got the moon making an appearance. Let me see if I can get you the moon. Yeah, ERB, it's going to be a while. It will be a while. I will tell you that much. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, there it is. I am officially moved to Dallas for the immediate future, so it's going to be a few months before I get back to Salt Lake City, ERB. But I do want to get there for the Hawaiian arrival on May 14th. So we check out the moon rising from the east there. And a Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. And a Merry Christmas if you do celebrate Christmas. I know we're going to miss the best scenery in the USA, ERB, so I'm going to have to work extra hard to keep people interested here. There we go. But I'll try and do my best. But I definitely do miss Salt Lake City, for sure. .434 here in the afternoon, Central Time. And we get a nice little break here. Here at DFW. John. Thank you, ERB. Appreciate that. Very nice. And as we've talked about a little bit, it is lighter volume today with it being Christmas Eve and Christmas Day tomorrow. So it's usually not this light. It's usually much busier. Like yesterday was busier, so. Randy, great question. I will say at least a month. So I've had a couple interviews, some of them for government jobs, and if you know anything about the government, it moves slow. So I've been told it can take a month to 2 months to pass background checks, security checks, and things like that, and get going. So I'll be here for at least the next month, unless something pops up immediately out of nowhere. So that is the plan. So I'll be here for a little bit. So I'm going to work very hard to stream often here at DFW, and sure appreciate your support and contributions and to keep the stream going here. Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you, William. John, very smooth. You're on a rhyming. I feel like I'm listening to Dr. Seuss today. This is impressive. So we got a little break in the traffic, but I do see a Spirit arrival. Spirit Airlines, a yellow banana alert on the far side, the west side of the field. I'm guessing that'll be 17 center. Well, thank you, ERB. Yeah, I'll definitely go all over, that's for sure. I've definitely brought you from all over. Oh, yeah, John, well done. Nope. All right, folks. We knew it was coming. But now we are in North Flow. We are in North Flow now. So we're going to turn the cameras down to the south because we are now in North Flow with winds expected to change later on this evening. So we're going to have all departures now that we'll see come up over the screen. So we're going to have our departures. So as you can see, Spirit Airlines down there. Their winds were forecast to change to the north, so now they are in North Flow, which is all right. A little variety here. Nice seeing these jets rotate. It's kind of like South Flow in Salt Lake City where they come right by you. So yeah, we are now in a North Flow configuration. So planes will be arriving, heading to the north from the south. So we'll keep an eye on things down there on the south end from now on for the last little bit of the show. Hey, Miss Wolves 13, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's great to be here at DFW. We just switched over to North Flow. I got in late last night, or no, late Friday night, and I'm settled in for the next little bit, so I'm going to do a lot of streaming from here. Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone for sure. So we're now in a south, or I keep saying it because I'm still in Salt Lake City. We're in a North Flow configuration, so again, planes are going to be departing to the north, arriving from the south, but facing north. So we go from runway 18 to runway 36. John. Yes, Miss Wolf 13, one of the best out there. You are quite the sweet thing. So our camera is now pointed to the south because we're going to have departures and arrivals. But this actually worked out well. We had not only Qantas arrive, but Qatar and Lufthansa, and then also the Anchorage Eva Air 698 from Anchorage. Look at you guys all in the Christmas spirit. I love it. Fantastic. William Smooth. If Jet Dispatcher were here, he'd defend it. Oh, ERB sounds delicious. Well, that sounds wonderful. I'm actually home with my parents, and, well, not right now, but will be. We're doing the ham later on, but a barbecue sounds fantastic. Amazing. Sounds awesome, ERB. Uh-oh. There goes the battery, folks. I was going to end the show at about 5 o'clock, but it looks like the battery's going to take the advantage here. Sadly, which means Episode 109 has come to the close. Next show might be tomorrow. Love Field, maybe. But most definitely Tuesday, and I'll keep you up to date on when that happens. But thanks so much for everybody tuning in here on Pip's Planespotting Live. It is time to go. Yeah, the battery says no more, so thank you so much for everybody tuning in. And for episode 109 being an awesome one here on this Christmas Eve. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in. Welcome, Stephen, to the Premium Economy Club, and thank you again for uncircumcised donations. But for now, I will say episode 109 is in the books. And when the immortal words of Santa Claus, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, everyone, till we talk to you again, I will let you know and keep you up to date. Have a great Merry Christmas, everyone. Stay safe out there. We'll see you later. Good night.